Pakistan was created in the name of Islam. The construction of a temple on Pakistani soil is against the very spirit of Islam. These are not my words. These are the wise words of a certain Parvez Ilahi, the Speaker of Pakistan's Punjab Assembly and one of Imran Khan's strongest allies. Mr. Ilahi is against the construction of a temple and a crematorium in Islamabad. His reasons are simple. He just doesn't want his Prime Minister to go the secular way.
जो इस्लाम के नाम पर वजूद में आया था और इसके दारुल हुकूमत इस्लामाबाद में नया मंदिर बनाना न सिर्फ इस्लाम की रूह के खिलाफ है बल्कि ये रियासत मदीना की भी तौहीन है। हम अक़लीतों के हकूक़ के साथ हैं। पहले से मौजूद जो मंदिर हैं उनकी मरम्मत की जानी चाहिए।
He just doesn't want new temples. His views may be archaic, but Mr. Ilahi is not the only one who thinks so. He's speaking for many in Pakistan. There are lawyers opposing the temple's construction. Just 2 days back, an advocate filed a petition in the Islamabad High Court. The purpose was the same: stop the construction of the new temple. And the logic given was the same. Instead of constructing a new temple, why not renovate the old ones, they said. Then we have clerics against the temple's construction. Mufti Ziauddin, a top cleric in Pakistan, has even issued a fatwa, a ruling under the Islamic law. This fatwa declares the temple's construction illegal because, according to this cleric, building new places of worship is not permitted in Islamic nations. Is it now? Last we checked, the United Arab Emirates, an Islamic kingdom, had allotted land for building a temple. But in Pakistan, constructing new temples is un-Islamic. Forcefully converting minorities, meanwhile, is permitted. We say it is this hypocrisy which deserves a fatwa. And let me remind you this: the hypocrisy is by no means limited to matters of religion. It is on display every time Pakistan cries foul over terror. Look at some recent developments. First, the Pakistani Prime Minister called Osama bin Laden a martyr. Then he tried blaming India for the attack on the Karachi Stock Exchange last week. Yesterday, this hypocrisy was called out at the United Nations Security Council. Here's what happened. Pakistan's all-weather ally, China, drafted a statement condemning the attack in Karachi. Now, this statement was placed under a silent procedure, meaning if no member state objects, then the draft is considered adopted. That's why it's called silent. But sure enough, objections were raised. The silence was broken, first by Germany, then by America. What's the point of these objections? It's just a way to send a message to Pakistan. You cannot call Osama bin Laden a martyr and then expect the world to sympathize with you, least of all when you blame India for a terror attack. Now, China's statement did not mention India. It was a generic statement. It used a standard template for condemning all terror attacks, so it was passed, but not without the UN sending a clear message to Pakistan. As for the attack, the Balochistan Liberation Army has taken responsibility. Why did they do what they did? To send a warning to Pakistan and China to quit Balochistan. Allah Nazar Baloch, a prominent pro-independence Baloch leader, has said, and I quote, "China has made a long-term plan to make Balochistan an undeclared colony to dominate the world. Pakistan has cheaply mortgaged Baloch lands to China. Baloch are the only ones fighting the modern imperialist monster. The attack on the base of Chinese moneylenders in Karachi is in continuation to retrieve our strategic assets," unquote. Now, the Karachi Stock Exchange is 40% Chinese owned. Pakistan's excesses in Balochistan are a matter of record, but we don't endorse terror attacks and killings. Suffice to say, Pakistan is reaping what it sows.